Hey, it's Stratejinn, and welcome back to Stratejinn, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Things are not going well for Team University at the moment. We've gained a lot of ground from the believers here who've been driving me crazy all game long, but we're really getting trounced in terms of the technological race here with the Gaians. They're just really starting to push past me. Okay, so we're slightly ahead of them, but they've managed to build a bunch more of these projects than we have because of their wealth. Although, interestingly enough, they say that Colonel Corazon Santiago has the most territory, but whatever. Whatevs, where are we going, this person here? They're going to stay where they're at. Anyway, you can stay there, you're going to come down and go over, and stay there. You're going to stay there, and you're going to stay there, you're going to stay there. You're going to attack Port Grace. Stay there, stay there. They build a sensor, good for them. Okay. See, this is where it's like, at endgame, it really becomes a race, because now you've got all these things that little differences at the beginning of the game have become big differences and really important differences later on. The fact that basically that's the one who's rioting. Loaves and fishes. Give me an empath. Okay. Give me another empath. You can be an empath too. There we go. Just the fact that I was in such close proximity to the believers at the beginning. I picked up a medium-sized map. If I had been up here on this continent where the Gaians are, they're much better positioned because the believers are just driving me crazy. They're constant irritating me. Okay. Okay.
Progress completed.
Okay, so you're going to destroy that guy first. Alright. Really? She's discovered something. The tech race now. She's discovered something else that's put her into up there. Oh, man. I swear if I lose this after so many videos, because I think this is what video... I want to say it's video 11 or something like that. I can't remember. I'm recording all these all at once, so... It's like, I don't remember what video I'm on. I'm completely lost. Alright, so I want to bring you... I want you to stay there as well. So we got another battleship. What do I want to do with this guy? Okay, you're not sub-thinkers. Be a thinker. You be a thinker too. Let's change this because I'm not doing any good with the battleships. I have enough now, I think. Biology lab, I need to boost my science. What are you doing there? You're fine. The freaking believers, I hate them.
Drone riots have ended.
I hate them so much. They're like they're the complete pits. What can we build here? Build a recreation commons.
Request confirmation.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I want to do. I want this guy to stay there. Alright, you stay there. You stay there. And I'm sure I'm going to be getting all kinds of comments in the comment section saying, "You're not doing it right. You need to be producing these things and these units at this time." And it's like, yeah, I probably could be playing this a lot more aggressively, but at this point it's like it's a moot point. Yeah, I mean, not using a lot of these units. One of the things is I've really put a lot of emphasis on sea power, which is, I think, well, it's obviously there's lots of islands, sort of island hopping all the time. Actually, I should have activated that guy and had him attack that one that's passing by. Oh, it's already moved. I do think that's stupid. If you give it a stop command, it will have to stay stopped. Oh. Never mind, he decided to attack me. More kelp. That is a lot of mindworms.
Drone riots.
Drone riots where? Lord's Mercy. Where the heck is the Lord's Mercy? Over here somewhere? Yeah, this one here. You, be an empath. You, be an empath. Oh, man. I swear, these guys. These people, man. They're the worst people. The orange guys are the worst. So one thing that you would want to do otherwise is build a lot of formers. One of my big errors in this game earlier is I didn't build very many formers. As a result, a lot of my territory isn't properly, like, look how terraformed this is, and then you can see compared to how terraformed mine is. I'm not very terraformed. I should have terraformed a lot more at the beginning or the early stages. So that's on me, folks. You know these us mad genius types. Just head in the clouds, feet not on the ground. That's the way it always works out. Seems to work out. Okay. Yes to all. Yes to all. Yes to all. Yes to all.
Abort, retry, failed was the phrase some worm dog scrawled next to the door of the Edit Universe project room. And when the new data spinners started working, fabricating their worlds on the huge organic comp systems, we'd remind them, if you see this message, always choose retry. Badal Ron, Wakener, Morgan Polysoft.
Okay, so we developed matter editation. Basically, this is sort of like alchemy, where we're changing the types of the varieties of matter that we're dealing with via advanced technological techniques. That will allow us to build clinical immortality and the nano-replicator, as well as matter transmission and antimatter plate. No.
Production complete.
Okay, so they built that. I want to change that. I want them to build clinical immortality.
Project initiated.
Okay, the Lord's Mercy has entered an intellectual golden age. Energy output and population growth increased. Spectacular. Okay, I want to go to... Who do I've got? Space elevator. Okay, they're 4 turns there. They're 6 turns. I'm going to have them do clinical immortality there.
Project initiated.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so we built another cruiser. Let's have you guys build a biolab. Okay, Port Grace, we got it. It's ours. You can say where you're at. You can say where you're at. You can say where you're at. Okay. So we've succeeded in pretty much getting all of their sea bases. Do they have any more left? No. Although we do have drone riots, the deep sea lab. Yeah, I don't know what this is gonna... Okay. So we got some thinkers. You're gonna stay where you're at. Oh, look at this. Okay, here's something they've done. They have used terraforming to raise the land here, which now means it's now connected with my territory here, which is actually a stupid move on their part because I'm going to attack this base right here. Actually, I'm going to attack this guy. Yeah, see, that was a stupid move on their part because now I can move over to here.
Unit max required ability.
Okay, so we can't attack that guy. unfortunately. Because I would love to be able to do that. What do you want, Miriam? No, I'm not attacking the Spartans. I'm not paying you 350 energy credits. Okay, which is interesting because it means we're gaining energy now.
Production complete.
Okay.
Production complete.
Move unit to here. Oh, actually, I want these guys. We're going to put these guys to use. So you're going to come over here. So we get another battleship. I'm going to change that. We don't need any more battleships. Research hospital, I guess. You can see there. This guy can come over here as well. Okay, you can hold there. I'm going to change this to a rec comms. Network node for this guy over here. Okay, you can see where you're at. I want to change this over to Recreation Commons. Okay, and then this guy, he's going to stay where he's at. You're going to stay where you're at. What do you need, Deidre? Yeah, I know. Oh, don't. Oh, expired.
Resource shortfall.
Okay, research shortfall. That's great. So that guy's gone back to his base. Okay. Stay where you're at, I guess. Stay where you're at. Okay, so that's got 2 units there. I'm gonna have that guy. I'm gonna have him. Do I want to have him come over there? I think so. You can stay where you're at. 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 That guy can stay there. And they're building a lot of guys there. Okay. Okay.
Production shortfall.
Alright. So drone riots at Fecundity Tower. You can be a thinker. That won't help. Empath. That'll help. Other empath. Okay. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at and you're at. Okay. I want you to come over here and help out. Sweet. So we got that one taken care of. That base has been destroyed. Deep Sea Lab is with no support. Does the Pines have somebody? Pine does have somebody. Okay. So I'm gonna do is have this guy come down here. Okay, Pines, I'm gonna have you come over here. I'm gonna move you unit over there. Okay. All right. Stay where you're at.
The fungus has been
shortfall.
planet's dominant life form since about the time of the Lower Paleozoic on Earth. But when once every 100 million years or so, the neural net at last achieves the critical mass necessary to become sentient, the final metamorphosis kills off most of the other life on the planet. It is possible that we humans can help to break this tragic cycle. Lady Deirdre Sky, Planet Dreams.
Okay, so we've discovered sentient econometrics. Basically, this is using sentient computers to run our economy for us. This allows us to build a paradise garden, and now it allows us to research eudaimonia and the secrets of Alpha Centauri, and increases our commerce.
Project complete.
Okay, so we completed the space elevator. We're going to get a little video.
In one moment, earth, in the next, heaven. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, for I have tasted the fruit.
Okay, so space elevator, double economy energy reserve production of the space, and doubles mineral production rate at all of your bases when producing orbital improvements. So now our units equipped with drop pods can make orbital insertions anywhere on planet. And then also, what was the other thing that says? Oh yeah, and all aerospace complex restrictions on orbital improvements are waived. So we can now build stuff, even if it doesn't have an orbital aerospace complex, we can build orbital stuff here. These orbital sky hydroponics labs, etc., etc. And we can build a paradise garden as before. Great collective. Don't have anything else we can build. Love work on clinical immortality.
Project initiated.
Okay, we're going to change this over to clinical immortality.
Project initiated.
Okay, change this guy to clinical immortality. Now, you may be wondering, why are you doing this in Theogen
Initiated.
when you have,
New orders needed.
why are you having all these things build a clinical immortality at once? Why not just have the one that's closest do it, to completion do it, and have the other ones do something else? Well, the reality is that when I make new discoveries that allow me to build new secret projects, I just want to be able to convert the stuff that I've been working on over to those projects without having to have them start over from scratch.
Project initiated.
That will help a lot. I'm trying to maintain my lead above Deirdre.
Project initiated.
Okay. I want this guy to build me a... We'll build, what haven't we built? We'll just do the energy bank, I guess, so we can hear what that's like.
Resource shortfall.
Yeah, research shortfall, I know how it is. Okay, so... Water to energy, you can stay there. Alright, what are the statistics here? Faction dominance. Gaians are still kicking our butts a little bit. The Believers have dropped down a lot. I think this constant warfare with us has caused them to lose a lot of territory. And also it's costing them a lot of money, I think. We're actually starting to gain money. We're gaining 92 per turn now, thanks to some of the improvements we've made. Okay. You can come along, actually. Go ahead and move unit here. Move unit over here. You can help out too. Oh, we can't cross. Can we cross that? I think we can. So there's all kinds of freaking Spartan units everywhere. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I know it's underfunded. I'm sending these guys over here to do it. These guys are fine. Really? Jerks.
New orders needed.
Alright, so I know I can't build a space elevator. Change to clinical immortality.
Project initiated.
Okay. So it looks like we're gonna get it done here in 4 turns, maybe.
Project initiated.
Oh, actually, 3 turns.
New orders needed. Project initiated.
Okay. Alright. So unfortunately we can't attack this guy because he's got air superiority. Do you have a plane there? Where's the plane go? Did he go over here? Alright, I think he crashed. He must have crashed the plane. That's one problem with planes, is that they do crash. So sometimes if you can just last long enough, eventually they will crash and you won't deal with them anymore.
Indigenous life form.
Oh, sweet, we captured it. Got it. Okay. Alright, I want this guy. It's about time he earned his pay, so he's going to come over here. These guys are everywhere. So bombard that guy at least. We can get a little satisfaction out of bombarding him. And there are units in the way, so we can't do anything. Cancel action. So we're stuck. They blockaded this whole thing. Now, that's fantastic. They never should have allowed that. Drone riots, great. Give me Great Zion. Thinker? No. Empath. Okay. More forest. Yes, what is it? What does she want? Oh, really? Seriously? You suck. Friggin'
Resource
Deirdre.
shortfall. Drone riots.
Friggin' Deirdre, she's so irritating. Keep stabbing me in the back.
Maximum population reached.
Okay, hold. I like how it says I'm noble because I'm not a jerk. Wasn't there a little green base over here somewhere? Yeah. You know what? Go over here and attack Thorny Vineyard. Okay. So you guys can all come down here.
Combat report.
Okay. Destroyed 3 units. Sweet. Alright. Okay. Drone riots here. Empath? Yeah, empath. Okay. Drone riots here. Cancel. I want this guy. Empath? No, Thinker. So we need to start attacking Deirdre's bases, her naval bases. She didn't have any really over here. So we're going to send this guy over here. And we're going to do the same thing with you. And the same thing with you.
Production complete.
Okay, they built a biology lab. I'm going to have them build a fusion lab. Be a thinker. Sweet. And you can be a thinker too.
Drone
You
rats
waited
have
so
ended.
long to hit us, Deirdre. Almost we pruned you, as we may yet prune your branches.
Lady Deirdre Sky, Conversations with Planet.
Okay, so we discovered Secrets of Alpha Centauri, which means we can now build the Temple of Planet, and we can research matter transmission. Miscellaneous, we now have the Transcend option for our future society. If we were the first to discover this, we would have free tech, entire energy planetary map was revealed, and increases energy production on fungus squares. So this is already discovered by the Gaians, so we don't get a special thing here. But there we go.
Resource shortfall.
So if you look at our social engineering, under this menu here, we can now do the... I thought you had the other one. Anyway, you can have the option of cybernetic or thought control. Which I'm going to do thought control, just because it will give us a bonus for... Do we want to do... We better do cybernetic. Although, unfortunately, that's going to cost us on our police stuff. Let's do police state, because that will help a little bit. Pay 27 credit cards. Okay. Okay, so you stay where you're at.
Combat report.
Okay, and we destroyed looks like 4 units, yep. Stay garrisoned there. This one's ready to... Okay. Okay.
Combat report.
6 units, sweet. That's awesome. Have this guy... I'll leave him where he is. Okay. What do we have in this thing? Do we have anything? Drone riots here, so let's do... Oh, Transcend is an option now, but we can't do anything there. Engineer? Oh, I guess because we don't have the right units. We can't do thinkers or anything like that, I guess not. Alright, so we've got some other units here. So let's go on up here, move unit up here. Okay.
Drone riots.
Okay. We're gonna have them build a... Where are they at now? 7? We need a hab complex. Okay.
Resource shortfall.
So these guys are now have a unit to support them. So call off the assault. Admiralty Base, 29 credits. What do you want, Deidre? Yeah. A lot of drone riots. See, we no longer can do thinkers. We can only do transcend. Okay. And that sometimes doesn't work. So, worker. Unfortunately. Okay, so I think that's a good place to call it a video. So I'm going to end it there, and I will see you next time.